What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new story. Today we have a story of the stinkiest Minecraft kid ever, who smells really bad, and he thinks that his stink, his natural odor, gives him unlimited visibility, and he can pick up any girl ever on the face of this earth. This is quite the story. I know you'll enjoy it, so sit back, relax, leave a like on the video to claim your free nothing, limited time by the way, and let's just jump right into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Wallace. So anyways, Wallace was 12 at the time. This happened not that long ago. Maybe Wallace is still 12. I don't know. He just told me at this time he was 12, right? And he and his boys were kind of hanging out one day when Wallace's mom came down and said, hey, guys, and talks to Wallace and his friends. There's a new kid moving into the neighborhood. I thought it'd be cool. I thought it'd be good or cool if you guys went and talked to him. So I set something up with you and him tomorrow, and then also with you and him 2 days from then. Basically, the plan was that Wallace and his friends were going to go over to this kid's house, get to know him a little bit, and then the next day they were all going to go to the mall together, as that was a thing that Wallace and his friends enjoyed doing. So Wallace and his friends really had no objection to this. We're just going to call his friends Ben collectively. I'm going to refer to them both as Ben because they don't really have any qualities in the story that they need to be separated by. So we're just going to call them both Ben. But anyways, we'll say Wallace and his friends, and I'll say Ben if necessary. Wallace and his friends had no objection to this, as they thought, okay, well, that's cool. New person. No, maybe he's cool. And worst case scenario, he's not, and we're just not friends with him. We'll figure it out pretty soon. So anyways, fast forward to the day where Wallace and his friends go over to this guy's house. And this was the beginning of the end, man. This is where things, they only went down from here. So anyways, they're driving up to the house, and Wallace's mom drops them off and says, doesn't plan to stay as she has to go and do things. And they're basically going to be stuck at this guy's house for 2 hours, which, doesn't sound bad. I mean, especially if you like the guy, or at least you could like the guy, that's probably a good thing because, you're spending more time with your friend. However, this was about to be one of the hardest experiences of their lives. I mean, they're only 12, so it's not like they've went through that much. But anyways, yeah, so they're walking into the house, or they walk up to the house, they knock on the door. The Minecraft kid's mom, we're going to call him the Minecraft kid, by the way. And I have to use this disclaimer all the time just because people don't get it. This is not dedicated towards anyone who plays Minecraft. I think it's pretty clear that I enjoy the game, or at least used to enjoy the game a lot when I was a kid, as shown by the background footage I'm using. Look, the term Minecraft kid, it isn't really even meaning you like Minecraft. It almost means the one that is someone who is embodied by Minecraft, wearing the same creeper hoodie every single day, being on Discord 24/7, and having the hygiene of a Discord mod. That is basically what I mean by Minecraft kid. I don't mean you just like Minecraft. So just stop being mad in the comments and use your common sense for 1 second. So all I ask is 1 second. Anyways, they walk up to the house, and the Minecraft kid's mom greets them at the door, lets them in. Wallace's mom leaves as soon as she sees her kids or her kid and his friends go into the house. They enter the house, and the Minecraft kid's mom says, okay, well, the Minecraft kid's actually upstairs right now. He's in the middle of one of his little gaming sessions. I'm sure you boys know what it's like to be in the middle of a gaming session and have your mother interrupt it. I'm sure it's the worst. They all kind of look at each other like, I guess, bro, all right. Okay. I don't know how else to respond. All right. Yeah, so she's like, well, he's actually just up there. So Wallace leads the other two up the stairs, and they go up the stairs, they make a left, and they go down this hallway. And immediately, something just smells wrong. It doesn't necessarily smell, okay, it does smell pretty bad. It's a little pungent. It's I don't know, you left something in the trash that maybe you shouldn't have left in the trash. You left some food in an exposed trash or something, and you forgot to take the trash out for weeks. And it just got stuck somewhere, and then after a while, it starts to decompose and rot and make this little smell, right? So the thing is, though, as they get closer and closer to the room where they hear creeper explosion noises and Minecraft dragon noises, the smell gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And one of Wallace's friends, Ben, says oh, dude, do you smell that? It smells awful. And Wallace is yeah, it's something died in the walls, bro. What? So yeah, anyways, they get closer and closer to the Minecraft kid's room, and the smell gets worse and worse. And that's when they get to the door, and they're looking at the door handle. Thankfully, right, it was a push door. You didn't have to pull it to open it, because looking at the door handle had all this crust and grime and sludge and probably just like this Cheeto dust that's been molding because it's been there for 3 years. It is the most disgusting thing ever. And also the door somehow has like sludge all over it, which, bro, I get it if you're messy. My room's not always looking the greatest. I try and keep it as clean as possible, but we all have those days where you just forget. But dude, how does it get so bad that the door gets gross? Like, how do you get to a point where the door is getting gross? So I know I've said up to this point the hallway smelled pretty bad, but it was nothing for what they were about to experience. So Wallace, Alex is the name of the last guy, Wallace opens the door, not with his hand, he literally uses his foot to gently push open the door. And when I say jump scare warning, there should have been a jump scare warning for Wallace and his friends, because boom, he gets hit in the face. Not hit in the face with anything physical. It's not like a ball was thrown at him or shot with a Nerf gun or something. Not like the Minecraft kid was playing a prank on him. It was a wall of stink. It was a wall of stench. It was the most foul. It was the most putrid. It was the most disgusting. It was the most egregious smell they have ever smelled in their lives. They've talked about this after the fact, and they all agreed that nothing has ever smelled this bad. Not even close, right? So it's as if, like, I don't know, something died in the Minecraft kid's room, and it was just literally rotting away in the middle of the room. It was as if the Minecraft kid went to the bathroom primarily in his pillow and slept on his pillow every single night. It was as if insert the grossest thing ever that would smell terrible and then just apply it to the smell of this room. This room was terrible. And not only was it terrible, there was crap all over the floor. It was stink. There was flies all in the room. It was disgusting. It was the worst room they've ever stumbled upon. And the kid rolls around, or not rolls around, but is in his spinning chair, spins around, is like, "Hey guys, my name's Minecraft Kid." Actually says his real name, but we're going to use Minecraft Kid. He's like, "Hey guys, my name's Minecraft Kid. What are your names?" And, what do I call him? Wallace. Wallace is like, "Hey, I'm Wallace. That's Ben." And points to his other friend. That's Ben. Maybe they had different names, but for the sake of this, it's nice to meet you. We're the friends in your neighborhood. Minecraft Kid's like, "Okay, cool. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to get back to my Minecraft game." And he literally turns around and he just goes back to, like, clicking. And, like, they're looking at his keyboard and mouse. His keyboard is basically a flat surface. It's a flat surface because there's so much gunk and crap in between the keys that there's almost no physical divots. It's just like a flat edge. It's just a flat surface because all the divots where the keyboards are just filled with, like, gamer gunk, and it's disgusting, right? And his mouse, too, was sticky. Like, his mouse, like, when you click down, it, like, stuck a little bit, which he was complaining about, like, "Man, my clicks per second are actually not that high. I don't know why." And they just hear, that was like the mouse sound, bro. It was not good. So, yeah, they walk over. First of all, they were just, like, at this point, Wallace was just, like, really proud of his friends for not projectile vomiting or just collapsing on the ground. Right? He was very proud of them for not doing that, just by the sheer smell of the room that they entered. Very, very proud. Extremely proud, actually. So they walk in, and they see just like 1,000 Monster Energy cans sitting on the desk. And I know that there's some Monster Energy fans in here. Guys, please. It's not good for you, man. Look, live your life, and I'm about to make people mad, but bro, please limit yourself. That stuff is not good. You're basically snorting seed oils and red dye number 40. I know those two things are not in Monster Energy, but it's the health equivalent of doing that. But you can do what you want. Just look, in general, do things in moderation. There was like 1,000 Monster Energy cans, half of them spilling all over the place, right next to his what the Minecraft kid called his gaming battleship, aka his desk. And he was just like clicking around. And he was sitting in, like, the squatting. He was, like, sitting very weirdly. He's sitting, like, I don't know if you guys ever saw Death Note, but you know L from Death Note? It's, like, literally the only anime I've ever watched. Anime just isn't really my thing. However, that one show, Death Note, fire. That was so sick. The rest of it, I don't really like. But anyways, he's sitting like that, and it's like, bro, I'm not even going to go into it. But his feet were not well manicured. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm not trying to say that he wasn't going to a spa every single day. I wasn't trying to say that, like, I don't know, he's not adding, like, a coat. I don't know. Let's just say that things were not looking great down there. It says, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the pool when, like, an 80-year-old grandpa walks over and, like, he's got his dogs out, and you know that he doesn't have the ability to bend over and, like, clip them or whatever, and his dogs are just the worst things you've ever seen. Like, they might be the worst things you've ever seen. Like, they're big bad. Basically, the Minecraft kid had the worst pair of dogs on his feet as you've ever seen, right? And it's just like at this point, the smell was almost accumulating in the insides of Wallace and his friends' noses. Eventually, the Minecraft kid loses his Minecraft match. He's like, drat. He turns around. He's like, hey, guys. So, what do you guys do for fun? And Wallace and his friends are like, well, we actually, I don't know. We go for hikes and stuff. We go around, play some frisbee. I don't know if you're into that. He's like, nope, I do not like sports or anything with physical activity. And they're all just like, all right, cool. We also like going to the mall. He's like, sigh, I know. We're going there tomorrow. That's the worst. I can't play Minecraft if I'm in the wall. If I'm in the mall. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't be able to play Minecraft if you were in the physical wall, bro. But anyways, right. They're kind of just looking at him. And Wallace and his friends are looking at each other. And then they look back at him. And then they look at each other. They have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, a slight inkling. They have a feeling, right, that maybe they're not going to be the closest, dearest, most connected friends with this guy because they have literally nothing in common, and his room is not the easiest. Like, for example, they cannot imagine a sleepover in his room without passing away. They would have to write a letter to their parents about how much they love them before they went over to this kid's house for a sleepover, just in case they suffocated from too much stink accumulating in their lungs overnight. Who even knows? Anyways, so this kid goes on to talk about, like, they're talking about some stuff. The conversation is pretty terrible, but whatever. And that's when the Minecraft kid brings up his, like, the most interesting quote of all time. The Minecraft kid's like, guys, do you guys have any Riz? And they're all like, bro, what? He's like, yeah, Riz, like, charisma. Like, are you good with the ladies, bro? And, like, Wallace kind of was. Like, Wallace isn't trying to brag or anything, but he wasn't doing too bad in that department. You know, he got it done. He wasn't like, I don't know. He wasn't some Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. He wasn't like, but he was doing fine. He was chilling. You know, he did what he needed to do. But Wallace wasn't about to be like, yeah, I got plenty of Riz. Because if anyone says that unironically, they probably don't have any. Like, let's just keep it a buck right here. But anyways, the Minecraft kid's like, so, one of my pastimes is actually investigating how to get the ladies to like me. I've been making many experiments and game plans for it. And they're all kind of looking at each other like, all right, let's take advice from this guy of how to, like, secure, like, a beautiful girlfriend. Yep, I'm all ears, man. I'm listening, bro. I'm paying attention to whatever you're saying. Go for it, man. Let's hear it. Let's hear it right now. And, yeah, the Minecraft kid goes on to say that he has found the Rosetta Stone. He has found the secret. He has found the fountain of youth, if youth is equal to getting the women, right? He has found the 100% guaranteed guide to getting laid 1,000% of the time. And you know what his secret was? And he was explaining to them. So, women, instinctually, very deep down, they have primal urges. And they're all like, oh, bro, why do you have to say it like that? You're so weird. They didn't say that, but they're like, bro. And he's like, yes, they have primal urges. So I was thinking about it. What is the most primal thing that you could do? Like, think about the cavemen. They're all like, I don't know, hunt. be outside a lot. Basically the opposite of the Minecraft kid. He's like, no, those were just things that they did. What about the cavemen stands out most to you? And, Wallace and his friends, they weren't able to figure out exactly what the Minecraft kid was looking for. So the Minecraft kid eventually is like, fine, I'll tell you. Have you ever smelled a caveman before? And they're all like, what? And he's like, well, you probably haven't because they've been extinct for a while. But think about it. Do you think the cavemen ever showered? And they're all like, what, bro? He's like, yes, think about this. The cavemen never showered. The cavemen are old-fashioned. Women's natural instincts will bring them to want to go back to their roots. Cavemen are their roots. Therefore, I should not shower, and I have ultimate riz because of it. At this point, Wallace was just like, bro, you gotta... Ain't no way, bro. There is no way. There is simply no way that this is how it's going down. Real quick, if you've made it this far into the video, comment Minecraft down below. By the way, these videos will be on Spotify, and also short form videos will be on TikTok, and all the other links to submit stories to my Instagram and Twitter. All that stuff will be in the description of the video. Finally, if you want to support the channel, the best thing to do is first, finish this video all the way till the end, and then when you're done with the video, go ahead and watch another one of my story videos. A great way to do this is the Storytime playlist in the pinned comment down below. Anyways, let's get back to it. So anyways, Wallace and his boys are looking at each other like, did bro really just say that because he doesn't shower, that he is going to have ultimate riz and get all the ladies to love him? Yes, the Minecraft kid literally just said, oh, okay, because I don't shower and cavemen didn't shower and women have instincts, therefore I am irresistible to the ladies, guys. You should listen to me. I know what I'm saying. Like, bro, you can't be serious right now. And yeah, Minecraft kid was serious right now. And yeah, so Wallace and his friends kind of look at each other. It's basically an in real life try not to laugh challenge. Because this is a pretty difficult try not to laugh challenge. Wallace is not gonna lie, but he's like, Wallace gotta ask the pressing question. Has it ever worked before? Because here's the thing. You know you got that friend who has all the... he's always giving the most advice. Bro's always dishing out the most advice when it comes to the ladies. He's saying, man, you gotta do this. You gotta do that. If you're not doing this, you're an idiot. If you're not buying my How to Get the Ladies course, you're a fool, right? They're always saying the most. And then you ask them, when is the last time you've actually had a good interaction with a woman? And they're all like, well, so I've actually been working on my shelf recently. Dude, if they say that, that just means, like, not to last forever. Last time they saw You Know What was the last time they came out one, bro. That's all I'm trying to say without getting demonetized. But anyways, right? So, sure enough, Wallace is like, hey, has this ever worked? And the Minecraft kid's like, well, actually, I've been honing my stink for so long that I've not spoken to a woman in... I don't know, 5 years. Dude, they were like 12, by the way, bro. By the way, riz to them meant like talking to a girl and holding her hand was like 20th base. Like 25th base was holding her hand. And they were legit scared to hold hands because they're like, bro, what if I hold her hand too hard and the stork comes with the baby, bro? Oh my God. Anyways, right? So they're just like, oh, well, we're going to the... And Wallace is like, oh, well, dude, we're going to the mall tomorrow. You should really use some of that riz because I feel like you've definitely accumulated enough stink to really have a presence. He's like, oh, really? It was like the most... It's funny because it's like Wallace just complimented the Minecraft kid in the most genuine, best compliment the Minecraft kid could have ever wanted to hear. Imagine someone says, you smell like, I don't know, dog... You smell like my dog's butt, right? And you're just like, oh my God, bro. You really mean that? Do you really mean that? Yo, that means so much to me, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro. You don't know how much that means to me, dude. I'm tearing up right now. Yeah, so anyways, Wallace and his friends are there for the next, like, hour or so. Ben is, like, has to go to the bathroom several times for a mysterious illness that may or may not because of all the stink that is accumulating in his nose. They eventually get picked up. And when Wallace sits down in the car, his mom's like, oh, God, what the bro, what? You all smell so bad. Like, Wallace's mom was super blatant about the fact that they smelled bad. And that's when Wallace and his friends realized that just by standing in this kid's room, they basically got sprayed by a skunk. They basically dove into the dumpster. They basically decided to just go to the bathroom in their pants and not even care about it at this point. So yeah, they had to explain to his mom that it wasn't them just like, I don't know, peeing their pants and letting it marinate for an hour. It was the fact that the Minecraft kid had certain behaviors and tendencies that maybe did not align with peak cleanliness, with peak, hygiene, with peak smelling not terrible. So yeah, after explaining to his mom that the Minecraft kid did not smell so good, his mom's like, oh, well, you know, boys, I can always try and make up something to get you out of the play date tomorrow if you're really thinking about, like, if you really don't like this kid. And Wallace is like, look, I don't think we're going to be friends long term. We have nothing in common. I don't really have a lot of respect for him. All he does is play video games and accumulate stinks by, I don't know, peeing his pants or something and letting it marinate for 8 hours while gaming and playing League of Legends. However, he did say that he was going to pick up a girl tomorrow. And Mom, I don't mean to be a jerk, but I really want to see that. His mom gives him a look like, bro, you're being mean right now. Because we all know this kid is not going to be picking up the ladies. And he's like, eventually the mom's like, okay, fine. It's going to be easier to let you guys go. Just don't be mean. And they all agreed. So anyways, the next day came around. And Wallace's mom drove Wallace, Ben, and Ben over to the mall. And they got out. And Wallace's mom's like, okay, I'm going to be back in an hour. Like, I'm just going to say I have to get you guys early. But don't be too mean. I'll be back. So anyways, right, they walk in. And they sit down at, I don't know, there's this little bench or whatever in the mall. And it's a place that they normally meet. And they got the kid's Snapchat or number or whatever. And somehow they text them, right? They're like, hey, we're at X location. And eventually, after 5 minutes of waiting, they see the Minecraft kid walking over in the worst outfit on planet Earth. One of the most... It is so bad. And they can, first of all, not even the fact that he has a walking aroma, but it is a first of all, the creeper hoodie is not bad. You know, when I was 12, not bad, right? Creeper hoodie, not too terrible. However, he was walking over in the creeper hoodie that had massive stains on it. It had massive blotches of crap that he just spilled all over it and never figured out to clean up. And then he also had the strangest pants on planet Earth. They were like anime girls with like making weird faces or something, and it was like black and white. However, those also had big splotches of crap and big yellow marks all over them. And then he literally came in slides with no socks. Look, a lot of people walk around, and a lot of people I respect. They got the slides on and they don't have the socks on. And I gotta talk a little quieter so that I don't offend anyone in my suite. But I just don't suggest doing that. And especially if the dogs are not well taken care of. And the Minecraft kids' dogs were very much not well taken care of. They were definitely looking like snakes, bro. They were not dogs, bro. They were snakes. They were coming to bite. They were definitely... The dogs were venomous, bro. It was not looking good. So yeah, he comes in the most atrocious fit on planet Earth. And he also says, oh, by the way, I forgot to say the cherry on top. Bro's rocking a Redditor fedora. He might as well have his Discord mod kitten with him as well. His, like, in real life waifu. No, guys, she's real. Anyways, right, so he walks over, and they all are just looking at him like, oh my god. And this is when Wallace spots two girls who he kind of recognizes from living in the neighborhood, sitting at a table on the other side. And, you know, the kid sits down, and, you know, he's like, what's up, guys? How's it going? And they're all like, good. And Wallace is like, so, you ready to use your Riz yet? He's like, guys, I don't really know. I'm kind of thinking about letting my stink get a little stinkier, but I guess it's up to you guys. And Wallace is like, no. We need to, like, test it now just so you can adjust it. Like, If it doesn't work, you'll know that you need to smell even worse. He's kind of being a dick there, bro. But he's like, yeah, he's like, if we need to know, like, if it doesn't work to, like, ramp up the rancidness on your stink. Yeah, so, yeah, I think we should do it today. And the Minecraft kid's like, fine. You know, I could be playing Minecraft right now. They're all like, yeah, but ladies, dude. He's like, you know, I have plenty of Discord kittens, by the way. I really don't need the ladies right now, but I guess I will cheat on all my various Discord kittens. I've been told by many people I am basically the Minecraft Andrew Tate. Dude, I'm having too much fun with this story right now. But anyways, Wallace is like, bro, what? And he's like, okay, man, sure, whatever. I don't know how to respond to this. My brain is malfunctioning because what did you just say? But anyways, over there. And he points to these two girls. He's like, you think you can riz them up, bro? And the Minecraft kid's like, dude, there is a 100% chance I bag both of them tonight, bro. They will both be in my crib. They will be on my bed watching me play Minecraft and being like, oh my God, Minecraft kid, you're so good. Sorry. Anyways, Wallace is like, okay, bet. Let's see it. So the Minecraft kid's like, okay. Steps up, starts like walking over, walks over to the table. Looks like he's about to walk past them. It's very weird. And he walks past them. And Wallace turns to his friend and is like, bro, is this guy not pursuing the is he dipping? Is he not going through with it? And the Minecraft kid he doesn't walk past them. He walks around them. He starts circling their table. And then he starts running around their table. And then he throws his arms back and he sonic dashes around the table. It is the most insane thing that Wallace and his friends have ever seen. So yeah, this kid is sonic dashing around the table, similar to how like a shark circles its prey. It is the weirdest thing ever. And eventually the Minecraft kid, who is extremely not so athletic because Minecraft and peeing his pants all day doesn't make him the big, strong athlete, right? He eventually sits down, and he's like, hi, guys. And the two girls are just looking at him like, oh, my God, what? And he's like, hey, guys, what's good? My name is Minecraft Kid. And, you know, at this point, Wallace and his friends are sitting close enough to overhear the whole conversation. And they're just like, what? Yeah, and the two girls are just not having it right now. He's like, so, I wanted to know what you thought of Minecraft boys. Are you, like, into the e-boys? Because you could say that I'm an e-boy like that. These two girls are just like, what? No. He's like, that's fine. I was joking about being an e-boy, by the way. Yeah, it's totally not me. I'm like the opposite of that in a super sexy way. And these two girls are just like, bro, what is this kid on right now? And Wallace and his friends, they're dying, bro. They were trying to, they just failed the try not to laugh challenge. One of the Bens basically falls over in his seat, is on the ground, is on the dirty mall floor, but he doesn't care, bro. Because he's watching the craziest thing he has ever seen in his entire life go down. And he's trying to hold it together, and he's not doing a good job, which I can't blame the man. I wouldn't be able to hold it together well either. And Minecraft Kid's like, so, with that all being said, which one of you girls coming back to the crib tonight? And they both look at each other. And then one of them is like, oh. And look, Wallace is like, oh no. And one of them's like, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh. It gets up. One of the girls gets up, runs to the nearest trash can, and literally vomits into the trash can. She must have been really faint of stomach, right? Or she must have had a really sensitive stomach because, you know, the smell was really, really bad. But to actually vomit over a smell is pretty intense. So this girl must have just happened to had a really weak stomach, or maybe really was on the cusp of vomiting anyways. But yep, she got up and she was just like puking into the trash can. So the other girl sees this as a perfect opportunity to escape the Minecraft kid. And she gets up and she's like, oh, I have to go talk to my friend. Sorry, goodbye. And Wallace walks over to the Minecraft kid and is like, oh, no. Maybe the stink's a little much right now. And the Minecraft kid's like, no. You guys don't understand. You didn't hear what was going on. You weren't catching on. You weren't signaled into the primal vibes like I was. I was luring them in. They were feeling me so hard until the other girl just happened to be sick. It's probably like all the hormones that were going through her body when she was smelling my smell. Just too much for her, man. She just couldn't handle it. I think I'm actually going to increase the smell so that the hormones will be so strong that she just immediately comes back to my crib. And, at this point, Wallace is like, yep, no, that makes sense. 100%, I back this choice. You are right. 100% right. Correct. I stand by what you were saying. Minecraft kid, you go. Yes. And, eventually Wallace's mom picked them all up. And Wallace had quite the story to tell.
Click on the video on screen right now. I know you'll enjoy it. Just click it. Do it.